Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Aries, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the emotional dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. Okay, so your person is showing up as the Page of Pentacles. All right, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody here who may be a little bit hesitant about taking action and clearly not communicating or communicating in a limited, paused, or unclear way. All right, they're viewing you as the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, so I want to say they kind of have you on a pedestal here. All right, and wow, their future actions towards you are the Tower. This person's going to shock and surprise you. Aries, there might be something in the Scorpio reading for you, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we'll see. And we see the Chariot card. This person, they're coming towards you. But I think you see them as a little bit timid or holding back. But I feel this person is so different than what you're imagining or what you know about them. Okay, I'm getting that they're coming in. Cancerian energy coming through strong. Scorpio, Aries energy, Sagittarius, the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius here. This person's coming towards you, but they've been hesitant. And so you might feel like this person's a little bit timid or they're not that strong. I think they're going to surprise you, but let's see. Some of you, they could be coming in from a distance, surprising you if you're already talking to them or you know them. But others of you, it's like somebody who's around you. And I feel like Aries, you've got a very strong, forceful personality. You're exuberant, you're social, you like a lot of attention, you get attention. And you may feel like there's incompatibility here with this person because they kind of are giving off a bit of a timid, maybe naive vibe. But, ooh, I think you're going to be shocked, okay? I think you're going to be surprised. And we see the Seven of Swords in reverse, revealing the truth. Yeah, this person, I don't know, maybe they're a Scorpio. Like, I kind of get Scorpio vibes from this person. Scorpio energy can be like that. Scorpio can kind of be like the fly on the wall. All right. And then they can kind of be, I don't want to say shy or timid, but quiet and reserved until you get to know who they really are. That's what I'm seeing here. I think this person's going to shock you in one of the most pleasant ways, Aries. They're ready to reveal their true selves to you or their true self to you. And the Five of Cups energy in reverse, they're going to surprise you. Now, some of you, this could be somebody that wants to heal things with you. But for a lot of you, I just feel like this person comes off as a bit emotionally unavailable, timid. Maybe even you've seen them as a little bit weak at times, okay? But I feel like they're just going to shock and surprise you because they're coming in with force. They're coming in with clarity, creativity, passion is what I'm getting. And I just feel like you're not expecting this from this person. Like it's going to be really unexpected. And they're going to reveal the truth. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is how they're viewing you. They're viewing you as a destined partner. They're viewing you, again, they may have you a little bit on a pedestal. You may, and don't take this the wrong way, Aries. You might feel that they do. And I do think they hold you in absolute high regard. They want to come towards you. They see you having a lot to offer. They see you as a force to be reckoned with. But I think what you're going to be finding out is they are as well. And we see the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as somebody who matches their energy. And like I said, this might really come as a surprise to you. The Six of Pentacles is soulmate energy. So some of you, they want to heal things. But for a lot of you, I'm just getting like you are what they've been looking for. And, they feel like they might be what you've been looking for. And we see the Hierophant energy, Taurus energy coming through strong. This person, I'm hearing they like your work ethic. They know that you have a lot to offer, Aries. With the Hierophant here, They see a relationship with you, or they see you being someone they could be in a relationship with. They like your codes of conduct. They see you as fair. They see you as being harmonized, balanced, or appreciating fairness and harmony. They see you as spiritual, devoted. All right. With the Tower, this person is going to knock your socks off. We get the 10 of Wands. Yep, because they've been holding back. And this is like an explosion, but I don't think it's good. I think it's in the best possible way. I think this person's going to be way sexier than you're imagining. And I think this is similar to the Scorpio reading, because that was a very sexually charged reading. With the 10 of Wands in reverse, they're going to get something off their chest. They're releasing. There's going to be this new passionate beginning that's going to surprise you. And we see the Judgment card. Yeah, this is telling me that, like, I'm not saying you misjudged this person. I just kind of feel this is their persona. They're probably used to surprising people because they are quite forceful, but they kind of hold back in the beginning, or they give off a bit of a timid vibe. All right, but they're making a decision to let you in on their truth, on who they are, to show you who they truly are, or to show you their other sides, to peel back those layers, because there's something about you that's that special here, Aries. How you're going to be feeling, 6 of Wands, victory. Again, this is one of my it's a very passionate card. And look at how he's kind of like, it looks like he's won a medal, but he's also looking up and being like, wow. So I feel like you're going to be shocked and surprised. I think you're going to like what you see. I think it's going to tickle you. I think I can see you being like, wow, this is not what I was expecting, but I love it. All right, more Aries Scorpio energy here with the Judgment card and with the Tower coming through. We also have very strong Taurus here, strong Cancer. Wow, prepare to be shocked here, Aries. All right, now this person, the heart chakra or the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael coming through. So some of you, yes, this person has experienced lack or loss in love, and they may have also kind of had this sort of timid or reserved demeanor because of that. Because I do actually feel like this person, they're very discerning about whom they get invested with, when they get invested with someone, because I do think they're very loving, they're very giving. That's that Cancerian energy, very nurturing, but I do see that they've been burned in the past, so they want to make sure. Yeah, so they're coming in with truth and coming in with clarity. Like I said, I feel like you might not even recognize this person after this next conversation. All right, we see, yeah, and it kind of feels like your person has been healing from some sort of third party energy. I also feel that they want to make sure that they beat out the competition. Again, I think my Aries, you're going to be so turned on by this. You're going to be so into this. Like, this person steps up, and it really speaks to your Aries energy. And I just don't think you're expecting it. Deceit energy. This is somebody taking off the mask. This is someone showing you their true self here, Aries. Oh my gosh, the energy is like, it's intoxicating almost. It's really high vibrational. And it feels good, okay? High vibrational, not in an intoxicating way that feels like, oh, like it's too intense, or it's ephemeral, or it's short-lived. So we see lone wolf. Yep, see this person, they have this lone wolf attitude. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Because this person has been hurt, okay? And so they may be a bit of a lone wolf, or maybe they've come off as timid here. But soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. Yeah, and I feel like this person may be still, I don't think they're still getting over the one that, the one that hurt them, or the one that got away, or whatever. I feel like this person is coming into this realization. There is something really special here about Aries. And there's something about you that's making them really want to open up. We see tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. So some of you, they were in an abusive relationship in the past. And again, they want to make sure they do not repeat that cycle with anybody else, or that's something here that they're healing or moving on from, Aries. All right, beautiful energy. Let's see what they would like to say to you. What would this person like to say to my Aries? All right, guilty. I feel pain for the damage I have caused. Okay, so again, that could be for those of you where there's some type of reconciliation or coming back together. But for a lot of my Aries, it's more like they may have some guilt from the past. Now, maybe they also feel a little bit guilty because they didn't open up to you earlier or show you who they truly were, or this could be somebody here who has a past that you really weren't expecting. Okay, you might have seen them as a little bit like holding back, a little bit conservative, a little bit timid. And then when you find out what this person has lived through, what they've been through, what they've experienced, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I did not see that coming. All right. And being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, but this person has been doing reflection. They've been gaining clarity here. Okay. And we see soul tie. They always feel connected, and we will always come back together. So it could be a reunion for some of you. For a lot of you, I don't feel that it's necessarily a reunion, but again, I'm reading for a lot of you, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's see what they want to say to you that they might not be able to articulate to my Aries. What do they want to say to you that they might not be able to articulate here to my Aries? My heart is telling me to just do it. Yep, now's the time. It's time to tell Aries. It's time to show Aries. And I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So again, I kind of feel that's the energy they've been in. Okay, and again, it might take some time for them to come out with this big reveal. They've thought a lot about you lately, Aries, so they've definitely been thinking about you nonstop. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? Okay, so receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel there's a mix of this in their energy. Like, I do feel for a lot of my Aries, you're going to get what you want, what you need from this person. But I also feel like they've made a lot of progress, and they're moving on from something that I feel a lot of you weren't expecting to hear. All right. And we see coffee cup. So you could just be friends right now. It may have been or be kind of a friend's first vibe. You might have also compartmentalized them into that friendship group because you may have felt like maybe they were a bit too timid or a bit too conservative or holding back or not really your type. But I do feel like that friendship here was intentional for this person as well, because I do think they're much more strategic than you might have pegged them as. Okay, and let's see, love. So Spirit saying, in your energy, there's love here, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So passion, affection, attraction, and love here between the two of you. And healthy choices. But Aries, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. I do kind of feel like this is somebody who you may have a very healthy relationship here with this person. And I kind of feel like it comes out of nowhere, or it shocks and surprises you. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we get cassette energy. So outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So I do think somebody's ready to move on. I also think this is an energy of them, replaying conversations over and over. And again, some of my Aries, I just kind of feel like you're going to be surprised at who they are. So you're going to be like, wow, that was some outdated thinking. Like I didn't read this person well at all, but that's not the case. It's not you not reading someone well. It's because this person is very multifaceted. They kind of keep to themselves, or they hold back strategically, because I also think they don't fully trust a whole lot of people either. That's the energy I'm getting. All right, so we do see them coming towards you, shocking you, surprising you, changing how you see them for sure. And let's see. What are their very next actions towards you in the next week or so? Two of Wands, making a decision. There it is, Sun card, to let it all out. Let it all hang out here, Aries. The Knight of Cups energy in reverse. And we see the Queen of Wands. Yeah. To me, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands here in these positions are saying that this person's going to be way more attractive than you realize. I also think, too, this is somebody who's gotten through a lot of disappointment and heartache in love and in life. And I think that's going to be something that surprises you. But you're going to be getting communication, truth, and honesty there. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what is the quiet truth here that my Aries need to know. What is the quiet truth for my Aries here, please? All right, this would feel easier if it were right. And I kind of feel like that's how you're feeling right now, because they haven't shown you who they truly are. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Okay. And you didn't misjudge this person. This is somebody who doesn't let everyone in. Care without action has a limit. So again, some of my Aries, you did kind of stop focusing on this person because you felt like, well, maybe there are feelings there, but they're not taking action towards me. That is going to shift, and you're safe to wait. Yeah, I don't feel like this person is going anywhere. Okay. And nothing is being asked of you right now. And the pattern is the message. So again, pay attention to patterns here with this person's behavior. But again, I kind of feel like the pattern is the message, because I feel like this person is somebody who's disrupting patterns in their relationships to do things differently. But I also feel that you're going to see that this person is more strategic. And that, like I said, there may be a sense of self-preservation here for this person, and not letting everybody see who they really truly are, what they've really lived through. So you may end up seeing that as a pattern here with them as well. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.